let's take a look at this. Now to graph this, I'm going to press my y equals, press clear, and then I got negative. Negative is in the very bottom row. X caret 3. Depending upon your calculator, you may have to do a right arrow key to get it out of the exponent. Plus 6x squared. You can see my buttons over there. Minus 9x. Minus 6. Now it tells us to change the viewing window, so I'll press my window button. Now the first values are x values, so that's telling us to go from negative 3 to 7. So I'm going to do negative 3 to 7. And then I want to go down to my y min, which is the negative 20 to 15. So I do negative 20, and I'll put it in 15. And then press graph. And that's what it should look like. Okay, now you indicate you're getting some kind of error. So let me address those. First error that might occur is if you go to y equals, and you have one of these highlighted. Then when you press graph, one of three things will happen. One, it'll work. Another one, you'll get an invalid dim. And another one is it'll put extra garbage on your screen, like boxes. Mine worked. But either way, if you press y equals, you don't want any of those highlighted. So if I up arrow, put my flashing cursor on whichever one's highlighted, press enter one time, and then down arrow, you'll see the shading go off. Okay, that's one potential problem. Another one is, you see this first negative here? If you put a minus there instead. Now if you press graph, it'll give you an error syntax. Now if you get a syntax error, it's pretty easy to debug what's going on. You simply have to press the choose go to, so you down arrow 2 and press enter, or you press the number 2. That'll go exactly where the error is. So you can see you put a wrong dash in there. You probably put a minus when you should put a negative. Another thing is if you go into window, if you mess up these settings, like if I put 7 here and negative 3 here, and if I press graph, it'll give you a window range, and there is no go-to on it, so you just press enter on the quit. Window range always means you messed up your window settings. So if you press your window button, you come here and put the correct settings, and then I'll get you going. Now beyond that, I can't think of any errors that normally occur. Doesn't mean there aren't other ones, but those are the normal ones.